Inshallah and Ashe, and once again, welcome to a fantastic Friday between a New Year, Yule, winter solstice, Christmas. It's like we're bridging the gap, the veil. And I have 6 more wishes to burn for Omen's Day. I've been posting each of the months, the messages on my musing, it's called Musing Thoughts, which is my blog. If you want to join in there each month and tune in. And if you are new here at Tanya D, this is my weekly live show where I do offer live Mini-Cowry shell divinations at the end of each show. All you got to do is go ahead and comment your birth year and month now or during the show, which brings me to showing my comments. There we go. So I know if you've commented. I do have somebody from a week ago, which I'm going to scroll back and find. I feel like it was February 22nd, but I don't remember the year. So if that is you, join me there. Either way, I'll scroll down into the comments and check that out. I always cover elemental insights, celestial bodies, the planets, basically. The subtle fields, the auric fields, the energetic centers, because it's all connected divinely, plus some random musings and insights. And for myself, and hopefully you too, over the past 3 weeks, maybe a little longer, I've been spreading news around Omen days, which is one of my very favorite rituals of all times. Yeah, I've been doing Omen days. I don't even remember when I started. It's been that long. But the 13 witches, it's an old world kind of ritual. So if you have been commenting or participating, not commenting, if you've been participating in Omen days, please comment below so we can kind of do a vital collective check-in. It's literally my very favorite. However, just know that the 13th wish, that is the wish that you're really going to focus on. That's the one you're responsible for. So give space to that particular wish. So it does need to be something attainable. And if you are in the subscribers hub, the oracle message for each month will be posted there as well, along, of course, with some insights for each month, each season. So your 13th wish for the entire year, that's what we got to hold the vision for. My vision from 2024 is still in my little blessing bowl on my desk here. I will be cleaning all this up here soon, but keep the excitement flowing, your inspirations by commenting during the show or even during the replay. I do check those later. And also definitely pay attention to signs. And it's always wise, I find, a wisdom nugget, to thank the deity, the goddess of your choice. That's what I do, whether it's the other world, it could be an ancestor, even an animal totem, Hecate. There's so many. Just whatever you subscribe to that really honors who you are, as we are preparing to close the chapter of 2024. So energetically, I feel like the universe is giving us a boost of determination, insights, or clarity of what's to come, being clear about something, which is actually a water ritual. And I find it funny, the sea goat, right, between worlds. And being that Capricorn is this energy of structure and discipline, very goal-orientated. So it's kind of like due time, or time. The timing is like radiating. It's time to build a solid foundation out into the future. And energetically, that's going to look very different for each and every one of us individually. New goals, maybe refining, detailing existing goals or plans, whatever that is for you. And really taking steps for personal growth. What is a growing energy? Nature is always growing. It's growth, it's innovation, it's ideas, it's herbs, it's all things nature, basically. I always think of a tree, I don't know, and other things. What am I saying? However, let's go back. Beneath the serious exterior, like Capricorn energy is kind of serious. It's like, my friend always said, it's business suit in the front and pervert at the night, or something like that. So don't get all huffy over that, but businessman or party guy, whatever. Anyway, this energy, what lies beneath is often a little bit more magical and a whimsical spirit. So it's hard to really find joy in the little things and embracing the unseen. So I think Capricorn also gets a bad nugget, I'll say, just like Scorpio energy. but it really is a season of mystical magic. Wizardry even comes in. It's that kind of frequency. And to dream like bigger than life, like get on your towel, be the hitchhiker, your own guide to your own galaxy. So this truly is a very transformative time on so many levels. Not just the Yule and Christmas, but it is the in-between time. Very transformative energies for both balancing the material, physical, 3D, and the spiritual. So I like to find humor in the shift show and all seriousness. That's kind of what I do. Just honoring both the yin and the yang and bridging that gap. Just getting ready to like face the new year with glimmering. Let's glimmer our gold, our magic with a brighter lens, like seeing through a different lens. So energetically this morning, the Scorpio moons, that is my moon. It affects me differently as a reflector. Following the moon, I always follow the moon signs. But with the moon in Scorpio over Christmas, it was very intense energies. It did move into Sagittarius later today or earlier this morning. But I just want to know, how were your emotions? Were they intense? Were they surging, like energetically? And this particular, I like this image of the Scorpio on top of the sand, because that to me reflects the energy of Capricorn, which is an earth sign, and it's a hard shell. This is like a hard shelled, structured energy with Capricorn and Scorpio is kind of what I'm going through. I call it often the ghost in the darkness, but I do find that is often where the magic is, just going deep and going inward into those deeper streams of creativity. And Scorpio energy has this tendency towards jealousy or maybe paranoia. I like that word. Thank you. So there is that frequency. I just was wondering if my mic's on. Hopefully, yep, it is. Okay, great. So hopefully you have been like more self-aware, consciously aware than usual. Avoid any projectors maybe. I find journaling is a great way. Soundboard. I often have conversations with myself to get those energies, intense energies, like out of the way. So with the moon in Sagittarius, this energy, and it's for the weekend predominantly, this is like the freedom lover weekend. It's this adventurous spirit. It's like exploring something higher, some aspirational goals, adventure, something different, really taking advantage of this energy. It's a very potent time anyway to really manifest our dreams and our desires, just with all the things that are happening, quite honestly. So it's both this, it's not just exuberant, but it's kind of this exhilarating energy, but it's also maintaining balance and structure simultaneously. So not being overly impulsive, possibly, and overcommitting to too many things within yourself. Maybe commit to yourself and take a rest or a rebooting energy, recharging before the closing of the new year, which actually brings me to my moon meditation. This one's going to be actually a 2-part moon meditation. I went a little bit overboard, is what I want to say, on the insights. So I felt like it was best to separate it. So the ritual and the meditation is going to be a part 2 series on YouTube under my moon meditations. So we do have that. And also, of course, we want to type into the element of the day as I gravitate towards here. I got to move some things. I got too many items in front of my face, but I better move that back over here because I'm going to want to check that out. Oops, not you. There we go. So, yeah, anyway, the element of the day, we've got a yin wood ox of a day, yi chow, chu, whatever you want to call it. Last week was a little woo-woo. So in the Chinese 4 pillars chart, I mostly use these for healing aspects, material and or physical world stuff, and the energetic side, bringing to balance. The elements are very powerful tools that I find a lot of us overlook. And there's more than just the 5 elements. There's so many, to be honest. But there's a gravitational pull. Your body, your subtle field always knows which one you need. But today, having a yin wood ox of a day, the energies of the day. So the ox is actually part of the northern rat direction. So water, see the water there, yin water, and the dragon has yin water, which is part of the water trine. So water is predominant. Water is the flow. There's so many things, magical ritual things we can do with water, whether it's moving water from a river, a lake, a pond, the ocean, the rain. And I'm sure you can't see my hand flicking, but I'm down here talking to myself. There's just so much talking to water, invoking into water, drinking water, commanding water. But either way, yin wood is associated with grass, flowers, leaves, vines that can grow out of control. So this is our energy. Our curiosity is actually being elevated. It's percolating. And flowers always reaching towards the light, or the vines. And ironically, yin wood is so funny. It's a different energy. It's like vines or grass. When you trim the grass or prune the vines, it always makes them stronger and they grow more vast, right? So you're always keep trimming and pruning. So this energy is about following our curious heart, our divine heart, and elevating our consciousness. Wood in the Chinese is associated with Jupiter. So it's like seeing things differently, eclectically, innovative, like percolating ideas. It's a higher consciousness, which enables us to find more beauty and wisdom in our ever so like diverse, like seeing the beauty in everything, because our world is so diverse, not seeing it through a different perspective, a different lens. But the ox energy is this slow, steady as they come kind of. It's a flowing, earthy energy. It often appears gentle, very unassuming, I'll say. Another yin earth element like the goat. These two oppose each other. We don't have any oppositions today. I just brought that in because I'm a goat on the year. Anyway, different element, different energies. They all play a game. So there's that. But this energy of the ox can also be full of surprises, the unexpected surprises, especially as a yin earth energy, which is the soil, where yang earth is the mountain. So we have yin metal in storage and we have water hidden within the ox. So they're both offering this intuitive, intellectual kind of intelligence. It's like getting downloads out of nowhere, which is like a circuitry kind of energy because it's metal and water. And we need all the elements actually for balance. But it brings us insights on what is real. So energetically, never underestimate the ox in general. But this one is like creative force, if you will, because if you look at it metaphorically, it's like a meadow, yin wood, going in and aerating the yin earth, which is the ox. Plus the ox eats the grass. It's a whole cycle. Just let me know if you have any oxen energies, or maybe if you know or have friends with ox in their day, month, year, or hour, and see if that resonates with you as well. But energetically, I said this, I think a week or so ago, we have what's called a removing day, a day to remove. So it is one of the best days of the entire week to remove the clutter. And the ox obviously teams up with the rat. They're also a secret friend, not a frenemy, but a friend. So the energy is kind of this vital force of like water in frequency. It's a great day for about anything. It's like a game day, anything and everything. So myself, like just keep clearing out the old so we can actually bring in the new, like the fresh new energies. I like to relocate or gift items, gifting them away. This is just an excellent energy for doing that, but also catching up with friends and gatherings. And I know this is just the time of year to do that, but energetically, the day even it's like it's installing that on top of it. So if you do have the wood ox in your 4 pillars, there's different energies, again, like I said, for the month, the day, the year, and the hour. Like some are emotional, some are ancestral, some are like in your day, some are like you. So it's this energy of expanding our world, in our inner world, our outer world, and out into the future, but also our emotional foundation and also our vision. So listening and learning, reading, wood is also part of reading, writing, book authors, I guess. So it's this enriching energy. in our mind's eye with word beauty, like using words, beautiful words energetically, along with wisdom. The innate wisdom in the words and the writing is kind of what's it feels like. So having conversations that are more engaging or more maybe radical in some ways, but yet engaging on the other side. Those that really inspire us, inspirit us is kind of my favorite thing, being inspiriting. But Venus and Uranus are actually forming a square with the moon. So these energies, like again, it's this freedom, like it reminds me of Dory and Finding Nemo. But either way, we do have possibly, we have this energies that we're possibly in the mood for something you've never tried, quirky, different, whatever it is. Maybe allow your childlike wonder to be your guide to try something. My favorite thing is to actually watch little kids because they're hilarious. Oh yeah, and Tiger's going to join us for the show once again. Here he comes. But watching little kids, often I find they do spark a new experience because everything they see is new. They've never seen it before, at least that we don't know of, is what I'll say. So with all of that, who's ready for a mini cowrie shell divination? Again, all you have to do, comment your name in the show notes, your month, day, and hour. And of course, Tiger has joined us. I'll change the screen in a minute. But I do want to see, let's see, I want to go here. I got to scroll and see what's happening on my page. See if I am live, and I am, but I do want to go down. Oh boy. Sometimes I should scroll more often. Just saying. Okay, so I'm looking for January 22nd. Which was a minute ago. I see a lot of Joe Dispenza. Love him. Part 4. Part 4 is on there a bit. Let's see. Oh, we're getting close. Nope. That was Christmas. Okay, comments. I feel like it's a humming. Okay, well. Alrighty. Well, This might take me a second. My apologies. Let's do a little switcheroony. Oh, Tiger is in the way, but either way, we're there. I'm just looking for last Friday to see Friday's live. There is that. 6 comments. Let's go here. Okay, well, it's somewhere. Well, my apologies. I don't have your year, which is in my brain. I can only remember February 22nd, which energetically is like paying attention to your emotional field, like but again, I don't remember who sent that. So if you would like to comment in the show notes, your month of birth is always helpful, and your year, and I kind of bring in the 4 pillars of Chinese destiny, along with moving the shells, and just intuitively get guided for the messages here. And hopefully Tiger won't get in the way. You can see his little, yeah, he's doing great. He likes to be part of the show. So we'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody wants me to move the shells on their behalf. Maybe you're doing your own intention and your own journaling, which I always love that as well. Not going to lie. Everybody needs their own, right? Work on yourself. Maybe I see something different. Oh, he wants to be tallied up. Hey, come on. He wants to be in the show. That is kind of wild. Might have to delete some stuff. It's over categorized, I would say. And I hope my show didn't go short out. Okay, well, if I don't have anyone commenting, either my stream has logged off on me, because I do have that happen, or, so yeah, it says excellent. I don't know. Okay, well, my apologies if we're having energetic hiccups. Looks like we are. So once again, welcome to my audio room. Maybe it was Tyre's fault. I don't know. But thanks for tuning in. Let's do our mystic message of the week. And bring me back live. There I am. So you on YouTube, it looks like I am still streaming there. So yeah, Cowrie Shell Divination is something I do every Friday. I move the shelves on my audience's behalf. It's just really fun way to speak to the other world, basically. But the mystic message, I do these each week. This one says, I stand with my heart committed to what I feel. So that's just literally putting an incision in consciousness to commit to what your heart desires. And we all should. So with that, I say ashe and blessings. I'll be back on Monday, just on YouTube. And then again on Friday, I'll be here. So blessings.